Conservative new media viewers and tennis fans around the world, what's up? It's me, PFE, Paul Villarreal. We're here to talk about Novak Nole Djokovic's victory today over Ernests Gulbis of Latvia in the semifinals of the 2014 French Open. Final score of the match was 6-3, 6-3, 3-6, and 6-3 for Novak Djokovic. I want to talk a little bit about what this victory means and where Djokovic goes from here in a second. Just to go over what happened in the match quickly, Djokovic was able to get 2 breaks in the first set. He was able to get a single break in the second set, and he was broken himself, I believe, one time in the third set, which Gulbis then went on to take. And Djokovic got 2 breaks in the fourth and final set, and Gulbis got 1 break, with Djokovic getting another break, the final break of the match, at 4-3 to put him up 5-3, and then he served out the match. Now, Nole will face the winner of the upcoming match between Andy Murray of Britain and Rafael Nadal of Spain, which will take place in probably in about 15 or 20 minutes. The Djokovic match just ended as I make this video about 10 minutes ago right now. I will put in the video description below the video player link for highlights of this match. Whatever highlights will become available, I'm sure that there will be at least highlights of match point, maybe some more highlights as well. We'll see. This is the second French Open final that Djokovic will be heading to. The other one that he went to was in 2012, where he lost to Rafael Nadal in 4 sets. Of course, he lost to Rafael Nadal last year in 5 sets in the semifinals of the tournament, a match in which Djokovic led in the 5th set 4-2, I believe, before there was some controversy about Djokovic touching the net, and then Rafa broke back, and eventually Rafa went on to win the match. Now, if Djokovic can win this tournament, he can win one more match, he will return to the world #1 ranking. He will also return to the #1 ranking if Andy Murray defeats Rafa Nadal today. And he will win the career Grand Slam and become only, I believe, the 8th man in tennis history to complete that feat. So there's a lot on the line for Djokovic as he heads into this final. And depending on who you listen to or what service you pay attention to, Djokovic is either a slight favorite to win the tournament or a slight underdog, with Nadal being the favorite. So this is the year that Nole's fans have been waiting for. He was able to defeat Rafa in, I'm slipping my mind right now, the last tournament before this event, I believe Rome, in the final of that tournament. And so Rafa has looked vulnerable on clay all clay court season. He only won 1 tournament, I believe, heading into the French Open. Of course, right now, Rafa, I think, is like 62 or 63-1 all time at the French Open at Roland Garros. So it's still not going to be an easy thing. But the truth of the matter is that Novak Djokovic has been the best player on tour this season. And he's confident about playing Nadal. He's beaten Nadal the last 4 times they've met, including one of those times, I believe, being on clay. I don't know how Djokovic would feel about playing Murray on clay. Murray has had some recent success against Djokovic, as we know, but most people believe that the final is going to come down to Nadal versus Djokovic. And if Nole is able to defeat Rafa, as I mentioned in a recent video, this could be the changing of the guard in men's tennis. This is kind of like Rafael Nadal's final fortress, a 5-set match on clay at the French Open. I'm not saying he can never win anything else again, or he can never win any Grand Slams besides Roland Garros, but this is the last line of defense, if you will. Rafa just turned 28 years old. He's won his first major at the French Open 10 years ago now, I believe it was, in 2005. And he's got a very physically punishing style that he plays. And as we know, he's had a history of injuries, particularly to his knees. You don't know how much longer Rafa's going to be able to continue to win, and continue to win majors, and continue to win this major in particular. So if Djokovic is able to break through, that could be the beginning of the decline of Rafael Nadal. But still, it hasn't happened yet. I know a whole bunch of people are going to be looking forward to the final on Sunday, regardless of whether Djokovic faces Andy Murray or Rafa Nadal. Djokovic has an army of fans around the world, of course, many of those people being in Serbia. We hope that the situation with the flooding in the area of the former Yugoslavia is getting better for people over there. I know Nole's been very aware of what's been going on there, and very supportive in trying to bring awareness to the situation there. So great win for Novak today. He seemed a little bit tense at first, a little bit tense in the first set. Then he kind of got his focus going, won the first two sets, let down his focus a little bit in the third set, but give Gulbis credit. Gulbis was hot as anybody in this tournament. Took down Federer, easily took down Berdig after that match against Federer, and he had a lot of confidence, and he's a powerful server with big, booming ground strokes. And it took Djokovic a while to kind of figure things out, and he was smart to end this as quickly as possible. One, he needs the rest for Sunday, which is 2 days from today. And number two, you don't want to give Gulbis any confidence. He's too powerful of a hitter that you don't want to give him an opening, because if he starts running downhill against you, you're going to have a problem. So Novak Nole Djokovic gets it done today to the delight of his fans around the world. And he is heading to the finals, the 2014 clay court major of the season, Roland Garros, the French Open. And we are waiting to see whether Novak will complete the career Grand Slam and regain his spot at number one in the world against either Andy Murray of Britain or Rafa Nadal of Spain, coming up just 2 days from now. And I will be watching, along with many of the people that are watching this video, I will be watching the Nadal-Murray match in just a few moments right now. Again, I'm Paul F. Villarreal. Thank you for watching Conservative New Media. Thumbs up, thumbs down on this video. Give us your comments below, and we also encourage you to come and join the Conservative New Media Facebook group, which has over 3,000 members and counting. You will find information about that group also in the video description below the video player. Have a great day or great night wherever you are around the world when you watch this video. Take care. We will talk to you soon.